Hey everyone, it's Ally and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over Dua fragrances once again. I have 7 fragrances here that I'm going to be talking about. I have a small little haul. 2 of them are 100 ml bottles and then the rest are the normal 30 mls. And that's what we're going to get into today. The first one I want to talk about is called Oolong Tea, and this is their take on Nishane's Oolong Cha. This is a really beautiful fragrance. If you want something that is an easy grab and go fragrance, this is your boy right here. It's got notes of bergamot, orange, you've got mandarin orange as well, lychee, tea, you've got nutmeg, you've got fig, and you have musk. And this is a gorgeous tea fragrance. It's so refreshing, it's so bright. The tea and the lychee really complement each other really well. I was also honestly surprised how well they complemented each other. But they just work. I love the bright bergamot and mandarin orange effect that this has when you first spray it. Mandarin orange tends to be a lot sweeter and you really get that sweetness encompassing this fragrance so beautifully. And like I said, the star player for me is that tea and lychee note that this has. The way they mend and like work together is just so beautiful, and this lasts all day. If you want to smell clean, if you want to smell refreshing, if you want to smell sort of elegant, then this is a really easy grab and go fragrance. I highly suggest checking this one out. And it lasted a really long time on my skin. Definitely lasted forever on clothes. I could smell it on my shirt up until the next day. Definitely check it out, you guys. This one is a 10 out of 10. Oolong Tea, really good. The next one that I'm going to talk about was one that I was super excited to get. I originally got this one as a sample in one of my previous orders, and it was going to release I think the week after I had gotten that particular order. So when I got that sample, I wore it to work and I fell in love with it. The progression of this fragrance was so freaking beautiful. I got so many compliments when I wore it that I knew I had to have this one. And I was already thinking of buying what the inspiration of this one was, because they have the body oil and I was really wanting it bad. But now that I have this, I'm just like literally addicted. The one I'm talking about is called Tale of Sea and Seduction, and this is Francesca Bianchi's Sex and Sea Neroli. This is really good, you guys. You've got notes of coconut, neroli, ambergris, you've got civet, you've got mimosa, vanilla, petitgrain, iris, you've got a honey note, immortelle, benzoin, rose, labandum, you've got sandalwood, you've got vetiver and bergamot, and this smells so freaking beautiful. This smells like you've spent the entire day on the beach. It's sunset, your skin is being warmed up, and you have a beautiful neroli coconut like body oil all over your body. And just the heat of the sun at sunset is heating up the sand around you, and you can smell the beautiful waves of the beach, and just, gosh, this is so beautiful. The longer this sits, the more the neroli and the honey really start to mesh together to create this sort of like honeyed bubblegum effect that's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful, and your scent cloud is going to be so freaking intoxicating. I literally had people swooning over my scent cloud when I wore this fragrance. The coconut isn't in your face coconutty, and it just sort of adds a sort of beachy effect that I find really common with beachy fragrances. It's so beautiful, so warm, so inviting, just so sexy. There's something mature and really sexy and just sophisticated smelling about this fragrance. And this is like a hidden gem. Like, I'm so happy I have this in my collection. So beautiful. Normally I tend to stray away from fragrances that have an immortelle note because I don't like the way immortelle works on my skin. And this, it's so beautiful that I don't even mind that this has immortelle. 10 out of 10. Stunning. So happy I have this. If you love neroli, get your nose on this one. So good. A Tale of Sea and Seduction. The next one I'm going to talk about is called Dua Therapy, and this is their take on Initio's Musk Therapy. Now this is a beautiful musky fragrance. My lovers of musk, definitely get this one in your collection. Get your nose on it. This is really good. You have musk, you have hedion, you have white musk as well, black currant, bergamot, mandarin orange. You've got white sandalwood and you've got magnolia. And this is a beautiful sort of floral, citrusy with a slight woody undertone type of fragrance. It's so, so good. It's clean, it's refreshing. This almost reminds me of Sunny Delight, which is kind of weird, but I get sort of a Sunny Delight type vibe. Not that it smells identical to it, but it's almost like a musky Sunny Delight on my skin. Every time I've worn this, I've gotten so many compliments. People always ask when I wear this fragrance what I'm wearing. It's just really good. If you want to smell clean, really bright, very like angelic, then I highly suggest getting your nose on this one. It's a beautiful fragrance, like no doubt about, like all the fragrances I have in this haul just are so stunning, and this is no exception. Dua Therapy, check it out, you guys. It's really freaking good. The next one that I'm going to talk about is called Heaven's Moonlight. This is Dua's take on Killian's Moonlight in Heaven. Moonlight in Heaven was one that I really wanted for quite a while. And once I saw that they were releasing their version of it, I was like, well, maybe I'll hold off on buying their version, or the original, and buy their version first. And it's so, so good. The star player in this one is this beautiful rice accord that's in the fragrance. You've got grapefruit, pink pepper, lemon, mango, coconut. You have that rice. You have vetiver and tonka bean. This is so beautiful. It smells so luxurious. It smells like this Thai dessert I had once a long time ago at this Thai restaurant in Washington. It was like a sticky sweet rice that had like this mango topped on it. This reminds me of that, but it also has like tropical, like vacation vibes as well. It almost smells like if you turn that dessert into a luxurious body lotion. That's what I sort of get from this. It almost has like a sort of, not lotiony, but like a body oil type of effect. Like a luxurious body oil effect that was like a rice mango gourmand type of scent to it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting all mumbled. That's kind of what I get from it. It smells sort of gourmandish, but it smells sort of clean. It smells really sophisticated and airy. This is an easy grab and go fragrance. It's an everyday wear. This is signature scent worthy. I think it's really good. Honestly, I've been reaching for this one when I go to work just because it's so easy to wear. It's so non-offensive. I don't have to worry about offending people with my fragrance. It's definitely really good. And I really think that that rice accord takes this to a whole nother level that's just like beautiful. Definitely check it out, you guys. If you guys have thought about getting this one, it's really, really nice. It's really classy, honestly. The next one that I'm going to talk about is called West End District. This is their take on Creed's Royal Mayfair, the 2015 batch. And for those of you who don't know, I might have not talked about this on my channel. I might have mentioned it here and there on certain videos. But Creed's Royal Mayfair is one of my favorite scents from the House of Creed. It is marketed more towards men, but I find it incredibly unisex. I find anyone could wear it. There's something really beautiful. It's aromatic. It's outdoorsy. It smells like a sexy pine forest to me. You've got notes of pine tree in this. You have gin, lime, rose, orange. You've got eucalyptus, and you have cedar wood as well. I love that the eucalyptus adds this sort of really aromatic effect all throughout the fragrance, but it's so refreshing smelling to me. It smells like taking a deep breath in the great outdoors and being surrounded by pine trees and just, oh, there's something so beautiful. I find this fragrance really sexy. I love smelling this on men. I think it's super sexy on men, but I think it smells really sophisticated and like grown on women. And that's what I love about this. I feel so grown. I feel so sophisticated. I feel so just good when I wear this fragrance. And this one encompasses the original so well. I think they did a beautiful job with this. It smells just like I remember. It's really, really good, you guys. I highly suggest if you're a fan of Creed Royal Mayfair, or if you haven't tried it out, it's kind of a little hidden gem in the House of Creed. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but it's so freaking good. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I really love this one, you guys. Now the next one is going to be a 100 ml one that I'm talking about. This is a newer one. It's called Dua Mashum, I believe is how you pronounce it. Don't quote me if I'm butchering it. I am so sorry. dua mushroom. I tried looking up what mushroom means, and all I could come up with that was that in Arabic, mushroom means pungent fruits or very fragrant fruits. And that's exactly what you get in this. This is really, really juicy. You've got lavender, red apple, you've got peach, black currant, you have a juicy pear note, Arabian jasmine, lilac, you have gardenia, powder musk, exotic. What I love about it too is you have an exotic Arabian flower bouquet accord. That one was kind of a mouthful to say. I like, and you have white musk in the base. But this is so, so beautiful. It's so, so feminine, so, so elegant. I wasn't sure what to expect with this one, honestly. I sort of bought it on a whim. I saw the notes and I was like, hey, I like all those things, so just buy it. And this is so beautiful. It opens up with the most juiciest pear and peach-like effect. And it's really brightened by that red apple note that's in this. The red apple note mixing in with this juicy pear and peach almost gives my nose a sort of pineapple-y effect. And I know that's kind of weird, but it almost gives my nose a pineapple-y effect. It just smells like this huge bowl of just peach, pear, and apple. It's so, so bright, so, so juicy, with a slight aromatic quality to it that is coming from the lavender, and a really musky base. The longer this sits on the skin, the more I notice the fruits tend to die down, and this beautiful, like, exotic sort of like white floral effect starts to happen. It's really hard to pinpoint one floral over the other. It just smells really exotic, like some exotic flower I've never smelled before, with slightly fruity nuances in the back. It's really, really pretty. I think for some people, they'll get like kind of weirded out by the combination of the peach with the juicy pear and that super burst of red apple. Because like I said, to my nose, it almost smelled like pineapple, and it almost gave me like a slight cleaner effect. And I think some people might smell that and interpret it as like sort of cleaner like. But the longer this sits, the more beautiful it becomes and the better it becomes. Like, let this sit, and oh my gosh, is this a stunning fruity floral fragrance. I highly suggest my girls out there checking this one out. It's surprisingly good. Like, I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh my god, like, this is really, really nice. This is going to be my scent of the day today, probably. I don't know. I'm debating between this and the next fragrance that I'm talking about, because that one is really freaking good too. The last one I'm going to be talking about was one that was in collaboration with David Venegas from the channel Oh So Fresh. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, definitely check him out. He does tons of Dua fragrance reviews, and this one is really, really freaking good, you guys. I really like it, and I think you guys would probably like it too. This one is called self-titled Oh So Fresh, and this is a beautiful, clean, almost like neroli type fragrance. This is really, really good. You've got Sicilian lemon, orange, Sicilian mandarin, you've got bergamot, pineapple, you've got orange blossom, petitgrain, ginger, iris, basil, Haitian vetiver, you have amber, ambergris, vanilla, and white musk. And this just smells so freaking good, you guys. I really do like this one. It's really clean. It's really bright. It almost has this linen-like effect. It's just so easy to wear. Like, if you want to smell clean, you want to smell bright, you want to smell just good, then this is a really good fragrance, honestly, because it's really bright because of all that citrus. And it just has this sort of like clean linen effect that makes it so easy to wear. It's completely unisex. If you guys missed out on this launch, then I'm sorry to say, like, you guys missed out. It's a pretty good one. Like, I have to say, I wasn't sure what to expect, but this is really clean, really beautiful, and just really easy to wear. If you love bright, citrusy fragrances that have this sort of clean linen effect, then this one is one for you. And this one lasts a pretty long time, because normally fragrances like this tend to not last very long. This honestly reminds me of, it almost gives me like Neroli Portofino vibes from Tom Ford, kind of mixed in with like, I don't know how to explain it, almost like a bath bomb from Lush. Like, it's just really good, and like a dryer sheet. Like if you combined all those three things together, this is what you would get. It's really, really good, you guys. And I highly suggest if you guys have this one, to cherish it, because I'm going to cherish this one, and this is going to be a really easy grab and go fragrance for me. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the fragrances, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. Till next time, I will catch you guys in my next video.